us all. High beams for eyes, the peak, the villains in the dark.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got the Titans' creative quarterback. He got his reps in last week, finishing with over 300 passing yards. It's the Titans and the Cardinals, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 23.
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Tennessee Titans and the Arizona Cardinals. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. This one taken just inside the 10. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And trotting out there leading them is their fourth-year quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's Young. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. An early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll set up to throw. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And it'll be Titan football. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. And leading them out, their signal caller now in his 4th season in the NFL.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. They'll get 8, but they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive because that's not enough.
That was a good effort there trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
On now is the Titans punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Over the middle, Cooper with it. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. This is Young on the carry. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. On the ground, they go with Young. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. The Cardinals had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these two probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us prior to the game, about how important it is to start the season 1-1, especially with 2 games at home. Because if you go 0-2, hard to make those up on the road as the season progresses.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now a give right side. It's Young. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. So that is all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the 1st down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the 1st down, get a new set, and let's start over. Two
1st downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 23. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. We're scoreless after 1. Back in Arizona, 2nd quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Back to throw again. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. They'll look to throw again. That's caught at the 3. Second and goal from inside the 5. Up the middle they go. Young. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cards post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well. And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0. So that drive spans 13 plays, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. From the 10. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. Second down. They'll try the left side. Harvey. And he'll get about 3 up past the 25. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. He'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Joseph. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, and he put it right where it needed to be. Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Joseph. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
By number 11, a gain of 15. First down, Tennessee.
They'll run on first down. Banks. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Now a give right side. It's Harvey, and he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. That'll go as a pickup of 8. I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved.
Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball and pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Line of scrimmage. Again, the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Back to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. They'll wind up losing 10 there. A full 10 yards, so that one hurts. And it brings up 3rd and goal.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. This is the most important of them all. 3rd and goal. Now back to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
On 4th down, Mike Vrabel says, let's get 3 out of this. He sends on the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is indeed good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. So here are the Cardinals to take over. They're on top here as they come up on a 1st and 10, trying to make amends for that loss week at the hands of Seattle. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finding space at the 40. Through the middle of the field. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. A minute 52 to play until halftime. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Cardinals! A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So after the disappointment in the opening week loss, Charles, this looks like really a completely different football team.
They sure do, and I think they realize we can't start 0-2, and they're determined to not let it happen by the looks of things here in the early going.
Extra point right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 11. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Over the middle, complete. It's Joseph. Titans moving quickly here. They're in the hurry up. 2nd and 3. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Again, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. He finds his man, complete. It's Banks. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. 2nd and 9 now. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a 1st down. He'll look to throw. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Titans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. So the late touchdown there, and that certainly changes things as we move toward halftime.
Yeah, and there's a potential for things to change even more because, remember, they get the ball first to start the 3rd quarter. So they can potentially double up here and take the lead. A great opportunity for them.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. So we reach halftime here in Glendale with the Cardinals on top. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. Let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the 2nd quarter. Continuing on, here's a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Titans. And they weren't able to get a whole lot done throwing the football. That'll likely be a big key if they want to turn things around in the second half. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, we check out their numbers on the ground as they'll try to keep the momentum going into the second half.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the 3rd quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
That was good, tough running right up the middle, and if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw here. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. And he comes back with one complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll drop to throw. He's going to air one out, and that is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 2nd and 2. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got a man complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
Well, one way or the other, you knew they'd have to push the ball downfield on 3rd and long. But I'm not sure the defense was expecting to push it that far downfield. Their math didn't add up, but it certainly did for the offense.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Young. And he'll get this down only to the 18. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go option to the short side. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave them with a third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, Young. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Cliff Kingsbury here on 4th down, trots out the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick here is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So they're content to take the 3. Somewhat of a conservative call. They're opting not to go for it on 4th and inches.
And that's from a team that you and I know is not usually playing it close to the vest. It's a little bit of a surprise that they opted for the 3 instead of going for it.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Quick hitter here, it's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now a give, right side. It's Harvey. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. On now is the Titans punter as he's on here to punt it away. .31 yards on the punt there. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. 2nd and 5. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. On first down, it's Young, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll set up to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Up the middle they go. Young. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Targeting Cooper, and he's got it coming across the field. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Well, clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Young. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Touchdown! From 4 yards out. And the Cardinals have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. And that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index, because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. So that drive goes 8 plays. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. Pulls it in at the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. He'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Banks. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. They're going to look to throw. Pass incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Banks. The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Flushed out right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play. And he did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it. And he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. And it's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feed down complete. On 2nd down, it's Young. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 71 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Right back to him on 1st down. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Titans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. And now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the fourth.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Clock running here, under 90 seconds to go. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Titans moving quickly here. They're in the hurry up. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw again. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Back to throw again. He's got a man, complete. And he is going to pick up the Titans' first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
First down, Tennessee.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Banks. And he's going to get this down near the 25. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Arizona, they at least get